Hello and welcome. Just thought I'd share with you my latest toy that I picked up here. A TRENDnet security camera. This does it all. It's all in one package, and this is a security camera for everybody now. So I just thought I'd show it. This isn't very expensive. I paid about $125 for it, and I've been waiting for something like this. This unit does it all. So I won't go through the unboxing of it and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's others like it. This is the 862 unit. This is their latest and greatest. This is HD, two-way. All for $125 at this point in time. I'm sure over time it will get cheaper, just like anything technology-wise. But this is the real deal. Tilt, pan, micro SD. This TRENDnet Cloud, I'll show you that. Basically iPhone, Android, color. It's wireless, also wired. This is great. You know, years ago something like this is going to cost you $1,000. Well, here's our little R2-D2 unit. This is better. It's got a little antenna on it. You know, I'm moving it here. You can actually feel the motorized system here. A little bit of tension there, and same thing there. Got little IR lights for the night vision. There's our back panel. Line out for speaker output, so you can get that two-way communications going on. Also the wired 100 Ethernet. Also has some mounting holes there and little rubber feet. And this little bracket here. This is solid piece of metal. So far, you know what, this thing has the makings for quite the unit. Oh, one other thing I thought I'd point out while we're at the unboxing stage here is that each one of these units have a unique ID, and at the bottom of it is the label, and that's what gets you the connection to it. So when you get this box comes shrink wrapped, just so that, you know, nobody else has touched this. It's come straight from the factory. Nobody else has seen that unique ID. So if you get a box and it's been opened before, that means somebody knows what that ID is, and they could take a look and use your cam without your knowledge. So you want to get this, and you want to get it all shrink wrapped. Nobody's touched it. So a very important note there that I thought I'd point out while we're here. Okay, let's get back to hooking this guy up. Okay, here's my setup that I'm going to be using here. I'm in this one particular room in my house, and it has a shot out into the backyard, and then also I can spin around and take a look at the inside as well too. So I'm just going to be setting it up here. Also, I thought I'd point out, I thought was rather interesting, here is the power adapter, and this sucker is rated for 1 amp. So it's very small and compact, but I thought was rather interesting is that it's rated for 1 amp. So this sucker looks like it could draw a bit of power, that's for sure. So it doesn't sound like it's a real green device, but hopefully it won't be sucking a lot of juice while it's sitting there idling. But just thought that was of interest. Okay, well, let me hook this up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using the wireless setup. And then once I have this talking with my network, then we can take a look at the application that you load up on your computer, or as well your smartphone. Okay, so you get a couple installation guides. So this one here is TRENDnet View Pro. And also then you have this guide here. This is our quick installation guide. So we're going to start off with this one here, and it's going to be using the supplied disk. So let me take the disk and this guide here, and we will follow through these steps. So let's head over to my Windows computer. Okay, here we are at my Windows computer. Disk has been installed, and here is the initial menu that pops up. So let's just follow through. Install camera. Terms of use. Multiple pages, which only the lawyers know for sure. Okay, this is the MAC address that's on the bottom of the unit itself. I pointed that out earlier. This is unique. It does have a unique MAC address and a unique HTTP address as well too. So only you and your friends want to know about this. Okay, so we have different methods here on how you connect to your wireless network. However you are set up, whatever kind of encryption you are using, you want to match it up. Just like any other typical wireless device, you got to go through that song and dance. And if you do have WPS, that is a real slick and simple setup. Of course, something to note is that when you do put encryption on your wireless network, you're slowing down your network devices because it has to go through and decrypt the encryption. So if you don't have any encryption set up, your connection speeds will be quicker. So I'm not using a network cable, I'm using wireless in my case here. I'm not going to be using WPS. I'm going to go through the manual setup. Okay, my camera is powered up. The blue light is on. I shall proceed.